this one reason, maybe why you can't get closer to God. So I'm just gonna get straight to the point. One of the 10 commandments is honor the Sabbath. Now, nowadays, the lines between Sabbath have kind of been blurred. Oh, what does it mean to honor the Sabbath? You know, I'm just gonna give it to you plain and simple. Honoring the Sabbath means don't walk. Now, I like if you have like a 20-minute project at your house that doesn't take up much of your mind. I don't think that's walking. What I mean don't walk is, say you're a plumber. That means don't walk as a plumber on the Sabbath. All right? Because first of all, it's a commandment. Second of all, having a Sabbath gives you an entire day to reflect on the work you've done in that week, and it's just plain out a break. Because a lot of this hustle culture, we like to say, oh, you need to always be working, sleepless nights, all that stuff, which that stuff can be good, but you need at least one day to say, hey, I've done some good work. It's time to relax. And, we're not better than God, right? Yeah, I'm assuming you'd agree with that. God took the Sabbath. Do you think God needed a Sabbath? He didn't need a Sabbath. He wasn't tired. He just wanted to look and enjoy his creation. That's what us Christians need to be doing as well. We need to spend a day being like, wow, I did a lot of work. Let me just take a break and enjoy the fruits of my labor. It's a very, very powerful thing. And so many Christians try to overcomplicate it. Oh, well, technically Sunday isn't the actual Sabbath, and maybe that's true. But honestly, just choose a day. It doesn't have to be on Sunday. It doesn't have to be on Saturday, because that was the real Sabbath. Just choose a day. Choose a day that's easy for you not to work, and it's easy for you just to chill. You don't have any commitments. You don't have any, big responsibilities. Just choose a day of the week and call your Sabbath. Now, this is something I haven't done, but I'm going to try to start doing. Is just turn off your phone and any electronics for the Sabbath. Now, if you're gonna watch a movie or something with your family, then, I guess that'd probably be fine. But for the most part, turn off your computers, turn off your phone. If you need to check your phone like once, maybe twice, whatever. But for the most part, don't check your phone. Don't have people texting you. Just go completely, silence on the internet and just rest. This could mean, like you may be thinking, oh, what would I even do all day? You could do what, our parents did. You can read a book. You can spend time with your family. That's a whole other thing. People don't spend much time with their families anymore. Just spend a day with your family. If you're in a bad circumstance, or not circumstance, but if you're in a bad way with your parents, or your brothers, or your sisters, or your aunts, uncles, whatever, if you just spent one day spending time with them, you won't believe how much better that relationship is gonna get. So just choose one day. Like, this is not that big of a deal, And something I will say is, ever since I've started doing this, it's weird because I always get my best ideas on Sundays. That's something I've noticed. It's like I always have like the most motivation to do stuff on Sundays. Like I have like, I get all these crazy like ministry ideas, or I have an idea for this, idea for that. Now, I don't know if that's like the devil trying to get me to, walk on the Sabbath. But either way, you get a lot more ideas. I think part of it is because during the week, we're constantly just walking. We're constantly go, get as much done as possible. We don't really have a moment just to sit down and think. And even if you're talking to God, there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But you're still kind of having a conversation with God. You just having a day where you can just sit down and just like ponder life and the week and all that stuff. Ideas just kind of come in and you just kind of come at peace. And honestly, when you start honoring the Sabbath, you even become more productive on the other days. Because first of all, you're well rested, but also you just kind of have more energy. You know, you're following what God's told us to do. Because besides the fact, I'm giving you all of the reasons why we should honor the Sabbath. But first of all, God tells you to honor the Sabbath, and He honored the Sabbath Himself. I shouldn't need to explain why you should spend a day to honor the Sabbath. I shouldn't need to explain that. Like, God said it, so don't take it from me. Take it from the Bible. Take it from God, from Jesus Himself. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope, this encouraged you. I have a Patreon in the description. And this is just like a community of young Christian men, trying to better themselves and get closer to God. Because I understand that nowadays it's fairly hard to find like-minded men that truly want to go into the gospel, truly want to learn and make a difference. So many people nowadays, so many young men and women, but so many are just kind of going through life. Oh, I'm a Christian, I still go to the club, I still get drunk, I still do this, but it's fine because Jesus saves me. No, but my Patreon is gonna be full of men that are actually trying to live like Jesus. We're not gonna have any lukewarm Christians in there. Alright, so it's first link in the description. We have like a sale, I think it's like $1.99 or something, so just dirt cheap. Like, if you can buy a Starbucks every day, then you can buy the Patreon. So, but only if God is leading you to buy it. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. But peace one.